Hey everyone, and welcome to Mindful Learning. Today we're delving into the subliminal signals concealed within everyday gestures and expressions. We'll explore the language of the body, which, unbeknownst to many, communicates volumes beyond words. So strap in as we decipher this intriguing silent dialogue and learn to read between the lines of body language. Cracking the code of hand-to-face gestures. Now, let's begin our body language journey by unraveling some of the secrets of hand-to-face gestures, where our hands unconsciously communicate a world of hidden meanings. Keep an eye out for hands frequently reaching for the face. It's like a symphony of nerves, embarrassment or anxiety playing out on the skin canvas. Sometimes it's even a clue that someone might be building a mental wall, like a defensive gesture when lying or trying to hide the truth. Hands delicately touching the face and lips can indicate contemplation and deep thought. Rubbing the face instead can be a sign of exhaustion or frustration. Touching the face while listening, often with the index, middle, or thumb, conveys active engagement and attention. Depending on context, it could indicate a range of emotions, from horror to empathy. Ever noticed a person's hands landing on the face mid-speech? This could potentially reflect nervousness, insecurity, or the need to alleviate pressure. A hand landing on the face could in some cases be the secret code for attraction, with individuals trying to ease tension in the facial area. This can manifest as varied actions such as touching different parts of the body or rubbing the temples. So, next time you catch someone with their hands on their face, remember, you're glimpsing into their hidden conversations, the emotions and thoughts that words can't quite capture. The silent dance of the fingers. Next, let's peer into the intricate world of finger language and its unspoken dialogues. When fingers are close together, forming a tight cluster, it's often a silent announcement of tension or discomfort, a subtle indicator that something's amiss beneath the surface. Contrastingly, fingers spread apart paint a different picture. This relaxed posture signals comfort and ease, showing that the person is at peace with the situation. And the rhythmic tapping of fingers? Possibly common knowledge, but it's a subtle SOS for boredom or a secret yearning to escape. Now, let's talk about the finger gun, a gesture as striking as its name. When someone unwittingly forms a gun with their fingers, it's a hidden message of displeasure or aggression. The fingers become weapons, representing unspoken defiance. Now, another one to pay attention to is the fist with balled up fingers, white knuckles revealing clenched anger or pent-up frustration. If accompanied by flared nostrils and rapid breaths, it's like a warning sign. You're potentially about to feel that fist at close quarters. Thumbs up, a universal symbol of approval, right? But tread lightly in West Africa and the Middle East, especially in countries such as Iran, Iraq and Afghanistan, as using the gesture here is the equivalent of the Western up yours. So, next time you're in conversation, pay attention to the silent conversation happening within fingers. Their movements unveil a world of emotions, from defiance and aggression to approval and boredom. The enigmatic language of the eyes. Moving on, let's immerse ourselves in the captivating world of eye movement, and where our eyes wander when we think. Let's start with the foundation, eye contact. It's often said that the eyes are the windows to the soul. When someone maintains prolonged eye contact with you, it can be a sign of intrigue, interest, or even attraction. However, if you notice someone avoiding eye contact, it might indicate discomfort, dishonesty, or a desire to disengage from the conversation. Have you noticed someone glancing to the left while speaking? This could indicate they're accessing a memory or constructing a story. And pay attention if you see a person's eyes moving down and to the right, as this is a gesture that often signifies emotional processing. A person doing this might be feeling sadness, anxiety, or nervousness. Squinting eyes can be a puzzle to decode. While squinting is often related to better visual focus, it can also indicate skepticism, confusion, or even anger. Ever noticed a quivering eye? This subtle tremor often reveals underlying stress, anxiety, or fear. The orbicularis oculi muscle, responsible for blinking, can involuntarily quiver when emotions run high. Closing one's eyes while conversing can be enigmatic. In some cultures, it signifies reverence, while in others, it could be interpreted as dishonesty or disbelief. Additionally, it might be a strategy to block distractions or internalize thoughts. Rapid eye movements or darting eyes often signify stress or intense processing. When the amygdala senses danger, our brain enters a protective mode. These darting eyes could reflect a tense internal state, signaling the need for a careful approach. Remember, reading eye movements requires understanding of the individual's baseline, their natural eye behaviour when not under stress. The veiled significance of neck touching. The neck, often overlooked, reveals much about our inner thoughts and emotions. Men and women, interestingly, express neck-related behaviours differently. Men tend to employ more robust gestures, firmly grasping or massaging their necks, invoking a calming effect through nerve stimulation. On the other hand, women display a more delicate touch, often focusing on the suprasternal notch, that small indentation at the base of the neck. They might use gentle touches or even manipulate a necklace, alluding to their emotional state. Even the dating game follows this unspoken script. During the initial stages, couples might unconsciously touch their necks, a reflection of nerves and curiosity about each other. As intimacy grows, the head tilts, exposing vulnerable necks, symbolizing comfort and trust. However, discomfort causes a return to guarded positions, often accompanied by more neck touching. Interestingly, neck behaviors aren't limited to touch alone. Loosening shirts at the neck, adjusting collars, or stroking the back of the neck all signify internal conflict or stress. The neck seemingly disappearing, where raised shoulders practically erase it from view, mirrors distress, anxiety, or a lack of confidence. Remember, context plays a vital role. Temperature, situation, and individual traits all influence these cues. The silent soliloquy of the feet. Finally, our exploration concludes with the remarkably expressive language of feet. If you're chatting with someone and you notice their feet are pointed right at you, then this is normally a positive sign. Their non-verbal cues sync with their words, showing they're interested and engaged. If their feet are pointing away from you, hold on, it might not necessarily mean disinterest. This could simply indicate that they have urgent matters to attend to, so context is essential. Don't jump to conclusions. Pay attention when in a group. Where is everyone pointing their feet? Towards someone? That's usually who they're most comfortable with. If it's a higher up, like a senior colleague, it's a non-verbal nod of respect. Standing with feet apart and hands on hips signals confidence and dominance. It's like claiming your territory and showing that you're in control. Crossing feet can convey various meanings. Sometimes it's a sign of dominance or authority, while other times it's a reaction to discomfort. Instead, if you catch someone mirroring your feet position or dangling one shoe near their instep, those are signs they're comfortable and possibly attracted to you on a subconscious level. Now, let's talk about feet movement. Studies show that feet movement is tied to emotions, truthfulness, confidence, and even aggression. Bouncy feet, that's a sign of happiness. Agitated feet shifting, they might be eager to exit the conversation. Foot tapping can be a subtle sign of happiness or keeping time with music. And if someone raises a foot during a conversation, they might be showing resistance or agitation. However, when it comes to decoding foot body language, context is your guiding star. So, keep context at the forefront of your analysis and unlock the true meaning behind every step. Remember, learning to interpret these silent cues is about forging deeper connections with the world and people around us. By mastering the art of nonverbal communication, you can unlock a universe of hidden narratives. This newfound understanding will not only enrich your personal relationships, but will also equip you with the empathy and insight to navigate social interactions with greater finesse. So, let us embrace the world of body language and set sail on this enlightening journey of mindful learning, where every gesture is an untold story waiting to be discovered.